I'm live on YouTube. Live on Facebook. Let me do the gram, man. All right, I'm live on the gram. I'm live on everything and Blog Talk. Peace to Yahoo. Peace to Yahoo. How everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. I know I am. I hope you are too. And even if you're not, no one want to hear that. You know what I mean? No one want to hear your complaints. We have an up and coming webinar this weekend. It's called Affidavit, the shit you gotta know webinar. I'm gonna show you how to do a properly constructed affidavit. Y'all think y'all know, but y'all don't know. And the affidavit is actually the foundation to everything you want to do with law, whether it's discharge, whether it's cases, whether it's answering a complaint, it doesn't matter. You got it. Whether you want to do nationality, all of it is centered around doing a properly constructed affidavit, and y'all don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy the way y'all don't know what y'all supposed to know. But I'm going to actually show y'all the difference between doing an affidavit as a 14th Amendment straw man and an affidavit doing it as a real man and woman that's not in their jurisdiction, that's in the republic. One is for democracy, one is for the republic. Y'all definitely don't know how to do that. No one has ever taught y'all that and showed y'all that, but your boy Jonah Bay is showing you all that and much more this weekend. It costs $300. Get your tickets at jonahbay.com. I'm putting the flyers up on all social media tonight, right after I get off this show. Give y'all all a chance to get in there and the whole nine. So I was talking to a guy today. He had a case dealing with a drug case, right? And I'm walking him through the things that I can help him with. And, you know, he kind of knew. So I'm going to have to, he knew about the secure party creditor process, which don't work. But he didn't know nothing about using constitutional law to get out of things and demand your rights. Because guaranteed, when they locking y'all up, they ain't giving you your rights that you have enumerated in the Constitution and protected by. So I'm going to show them that. But I haven't forgotten today is Consultation Wednesday, where I take y'all's questions in the whole nine. Now, I see it was a bunch of y'all taking advantage of actually getting the information for the IDP plus the foreign driver's license, the actual travel properly under treaty law without being messed with by any of these pretenders, these de facto officers. Anyone who didn't take advantage of that, you want to send me an email to jonahbay@gmail.com. jonahbay@gmail.com. So we can get y'all straight with the right to travel. But I pulled up my favorite Constitution today, 1877, because I was on that consultation. You know, every time I do a show and talk to y'all and teach y'all about something, it's always based on something that I had to talk about earlier that day on a consultation. So this is how I know what to teach, when to teach, how to teach it, right? So if you go to Georgia Constitution 1877, Georgia Constitution that's ratified without subsequent amendments. Just a little tidbit y'all don't know, because y'all don't really know the laws to the republic. See, the federal constitution is for the federal government, the corporation, the democracy. The state's constitutions is dealing with, especially before 1933, it's dealing with the republic and the laws and rules of the republic. This is how y'all stop them from doing all that corporate shit, right? But I'm in section 1, paragraph 25. And of course, y'all don't know it, but I'm going to show y'all because I know y'all didn't know it said this. And it says, all citizens of the United States peacefully for their common good. Ooh, I'm reading the wrong one. My bad. All citizens of the United States, residents in the state, and hereby declared citizens of this state. And it shall be the duty of the General Assembly to enact such laws as will protect them in full enjoyment in rights and privileges and immunities due to such citizenship. Did y'all comprehend what I just read? Now, y'all know Georgia is one of the original 13 colonies, right? Georgia is one of the colonies that created the federal government, the United States, right? So it is a parent corporation to the corporation. So according to the United States Constitution, the Supremacy Clause, this Constitution is above the United States federal government's Constitution and always will be, right? So what is it saying is that you could never be a United States citizen. You would have to be declared a citizen of Georgia. Y'all have always been citizens of Georgia if you lived in Georgia or New York or whatever state, right? But y'all didn't know it said that. And y'all damn sure don't know how to do an affidavit as a real man to declare that to come out of their jurisdiction of the democracy. Right here is your answer to stop being a part of their corporation called the United States. Right here. It's already in the Constitution. Let me read it for you again so you can comprehend. 1877 Georgia Constitution, Section 1, paragraph 25. All citizens of the United States. That means everyone. See, when they wrote this, United States meant all the different citizens that lived in each state, like California, New York, Georgia, you know what I mean? Texas, right? Residents in this state. You have to be a resident in this state, not a resident of 4 square mile, Washington, D.C. They've lied to y'all. They can get away with that because you don't know your rights. You don't know what the Republic said. You have to be a resident of the state. Are hereby declared citizens of the state. It's a declaration. They guaranteeing you that you will always be a resident and a citizen of the state of Georgia or the state of New York or California, Texas. Oh man, I gotta get my charger. I forgot to plug in my computer. All right. Now I'm plugged in. We don't have to worry about the feed cutting off when my computer would have went dead. But Y'all all are declared and guaranteed absolute citizen of that state, not in Washington, D.C., a part of their 14th Amendment corporation. It's a municipal corporation, Washington, D.C., United States, right? So when you're a citizen of Georgia, you're called a citizen of United States of America. See, y'all really got to comprehend public and private. Private is when you're part of the republic. Public is part of the democracy or their corporations called municipal corporations. They pulled you in by trying to give you a birth certificate that the municipal corporation of Georgia created, or New York. I'm from New York, so it was the municipal corporation in New York that created that birth certificate. No, no, no. You got to use the Constitution, which is above their municipal laws of the corporation, to undo those laws. And you're going to have to know how to write that affidavit to do that, right? So it's imperative y'all get on that webinar this weekend. It's this Saturday. But with that being said, I just wanted to break that down to y'all because there's so much in the Constitution y'all don't know. The Republic Constitution. So it's my job to teach y'all this shit. But let me open up the call lines and take some questions. I'm going to 303-669. Peace to Yahoo. 303-669.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yo, can I get some ones in the chat? Make sure y'all listening and y'all like the info.
Yeah, that was pretty fly what you just dropped right there, man. Many times as we tilt through that damn Constitution, it seems like there's
always shit. We gotta study it, bro. It's always shit we don't know that's there.
Yeah, that's it, there's ammunition all over that motherfucker that is waiting to fire. Man.
Now just imagine you're more, you doing your Declaration of Nationality, and you put that in your Declaration of Nationality. You're absolutely declared and guaranteed to be a part of United States of America and not a part of the U.S. municipal corporation. See, they say if you don't know your rights, then you don't have them. You have to know how to, you have to first know them, plus know how to defend it. You can't defend it without proper affidavits.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that too, man. The tightest webinar title of all time. The shit you need to know, motherfucker.
Yo, you know what the problem is? People swear they know how to do affidavits. That's been the problem. But who taught you? How do you know if you're doing the affidavit properly if no one taught you? No one showed you the laws or anything on it. How would you know? You wouldn't. So people are running around thinking they know things they don't know.
Yeah, I know. I've been around long enough, Yahoo. I know you. You don't put no gas on the shit that don't need to be gas. If you say it's necessary, it's necessary. You know. So I already know. I know that play. So yeah, definitely. Everybody funded right, get up on it for sure. But yeah, I do got a question for you because I'm all in traffic and got to get to the commerce real quick.
What's your question?
I did the W4T.
Mm-hmm.
I got my 99. I'm all set. I'm ready to go. The only thing I'm a little bit questioning is when you fill out a W9 as a 1099 on line one, when they ask you the owner, you just keep it real, right? Be like the express trust is the owner.
You can do the W9, but you don't have to do a W9. You can actually write an affidavit of that law that's in the form W4T, and they have to do it. I find that it works better if you write an affidavit.
affidavit. I was figuring, I was like, damn, it seems a little bit.
See, that I keep on telling y'all, use the law. You know, a lot of people think that W-4T form ain't a real form. That don't matter. It's not about the form. It's about the law. And we know for a fact the law is correct.
Yeah.
See,
yeah, you
this is why I keep on telling y'all affidavits. You can't go wrong with enforcing a law through an affidavit. This is why I'm having that webinar. See, because I've had people do the W-4T workshop, right? And they did it to their job, and their job stopped taking taxes, federal taxes, but they didn't take off the state. Because they like, yo, that's a federal form. That ain't got nothing with the state, right? Oh, hell no. You do the affidavit, no state taxes, no federal taxes. It's all slavery. You don't have to give no one no money that didn't help you make the money. You see what I'm saying?
It's like the tax
the tax the tax injunction, treaty injunction, all that.
Yeah. And the affidavit probably gonna be hella handy too, because I even seen with the passport and whatnot, they're starting to put all this shit online to kind of force your hand, you know what I'm saying? Where you kind of
you can download the what's the name, and you can always go right into the post office and get an application, right? And you send it in. You don't do it online. When they got it online, they got the computer program not to let you do certain things. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. So you can't really say what you want.
Right. You got to work in their parameter. Their parameters if you doing electronic. This is why they also trying to what? Get y'all to go to court electronically instead of actually showing up. I say, yo, don't do none of that. See, and the thing is, you said a W-4 form. I ain't never said W-4. It's a W-4T, WT-4 form. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my bad. I don't want to misinform nobody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got to get on into this damn assignment, LG. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow the background. Peace to the Yahoo.
Peace to Yahoo. Oh, he dropped. I'm going to 616-466. Peace to Yahoo. Anyone who didn't pick up that workshop, W-4T workshop, and you got a job, you need to pick that up, man. You need that extra money. Every damn time we in the bill, there's another person giving testimony that they ain't paying no taxes. That's making an extra 33% of your check. If you make 60,000, you're gonna make exactly 60,000. Whereas when you was paying taxes, most likely you was bringing home 45. Extra 15,000 sure can change your reality. What's up, my brother? Oh man, you breaking up, bro. I can't hear nothing you saying. I mean, ain't no words coming through. No, I can't hear you now. You call back and I'll look for your number again. Hang up, call back. I'll look for your number and try to get you again. I'm going to call a 979-285. Peace to Yahoo.
Hey, how's it going, Jonah?
Oh man, going wonderful, magnificent, and great. How it going with you?
Oh man, it's going all right, bro.
Good.
Hey, I got a couple of questions.
All right.
One is since I did the injunction, I noticed that I've been receiving phone calls from tax services, and like I'm behind on taxes. Is that normal?
No, that's not normal. You did the regular injunction or the tax injunction?
Tax injunctions.
Okay. So, have they sent you any letters or anything?
No.
Yeah, just ignore it.
No,
You know,
it's just like them old tax services that try to defend you or just say you owe some taxes.
I understand what you're saying.
Try to lower your tax.
I understand what you're saying. Check it.
Yeah.
What do you know about the injunction? The regular travel injunction.
I never tried it.
Oh man, you were supposed to do that before you even did the tax injunction. Make sure you go back and get that
really?
and do that. Yes. Let me tell you something about the regular injunction. When you get on the do not detain list by doing the regular injunction for travel, right? They put it in the cop system that you're under investigation by the federal government. That's what they have in the cop's computer. And then it says, do not detain, do not talk to. Right? That's how they put you on the do not detain list, by putting you in the federal registry as a person of interest. So I say that to tell you, when you did your tax injunction, you go into that federal database as a person of interest with taxes. But that's the very thing that stops the IRS from coming after you for taxes when they put you in that registry.
Okay.
So do that make sense to you? Do that explain it to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what happens is it literally says in their database, uncollectible under your social. Okay. Now, even though you didn't owe nothing, if they see it says uncollectible, they reading that, those services is reading that like, yo, let's try to reach out to them, try to make some money. You see what I'm saying? But they don't know what's going on at all.
Okay. So, okay. I guess I have to set up a consultation for that.
For what? You don't have to do nothing. It's already taken care of.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the next question is my wife. She wanted to go ahead and file, but she never did file. So, could she go ahead and do that?
Can she go ahead and do what again?
Because she was on that, go ahead and file for a tax. She never did do it, so she want to go ahead and get her money out of it. So
she's trying to do taxes.
Tax too.
Is she married to you?
Tax injunction as well. Yeah, she married to me. Yeah.
Yeah, she could do the tax injunction.
No. We did it together, like you and Michelle did. And but she never did file her taxes, so she want to go ahead and file. And
bro, she can't do that. That's public and private, bro. How's she gonna say she's not responsible for taxes and then say, "Give me some tax money"?
Okay.
It's another workshop that I will be having that's going to show y'all how to get all the money back from the IRS once you do the tax injunction, right? I haven't done that yet because I'm still working on trying to get y'all to the point of discharge. And without y'all knowing how to do proper affidavits, I can't even get y'all to discharge.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it for me, bro. I appreciate you.
All right, peace.
Okay, peace.
All right, I'm in YouTube. I'm going to see if there's any questions there real quick. Because a blog talk, I ain't even got that many. All of y'all are on social medias. Y'all ain't calling in. Anyone that's in social medias and you got mad hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, almost 1,000 people, y'all need to call in if y'all got any questions. The number is 516-418-5649. Once again, 516-418-5649. 5649 and press 1 to get y'all's questions answered. You know what I mean? Now let me go to YouTube and see if y'all got any questions on the YouTube board for me to answer. All right. I see all those ones. I appreciate y'all giving the ones that y'all like in the program. Peace, Jonah. Still trying to get on the Telegram. If you can let us know how to do it, I really appreciate. First of all, I done said to y'all every week, send an email to jonahbay@gmail.com. You probably did that already, right? Now, because you talking about the Telegram group, right? So now you have to go on Telegram and become a member of Telegram. Once you become a member of Telegram, right? Then on Thursday, which is tomorrow, you look for the $1 Billion Build group, and at 7 o'clock, by 7 o'clock, you just get on, and it'll tell you, and it says join the call. That's how you get on. You don't get an invitation for the Telegram. You have to be a member and just be part of the call. All right? Hope you can get that done. Rob Bates asks, should the legal name and the trade name be the same for the 98 number? Well, I'm your teacher. You're supposed to be doing monkey see, monkey do. So my 98 name is Jonah Bay. Right? Now, when I'm doing trade names or DBAs, it's always Jonah Bay is owning this name or doing business as that name. So yeah, them names is going to be the same. You know what I mean? The whole point, see, I don't think, why you ask me that question, I don't think you really understand what's going on. Noble Drew Ali said, get a new name and do business in the new name. So essentially, Noble Drew Ali said, get a new straw man. You're getting a new straw man, but the straw man is private or in the republic. So just like now you got a straw man's name and everything is in the straw man's name, you create your own foreign entity, Moorish name, express trust, whatever you want to call it, and you do all your business in that same name. It's that simple, yo. It's real simple. So everything, my credit cards, I don't give a fuck what it is, it's all in the name Jonah Bay. Now, it's not in the name Jonah Bay as my express trust. I went and got another EIN. That's under the W4T workshop. You get another EIN. And that's set up as like a LLC, but it's an unincorporated association. So I have that 99 number doing business with the banks and all that. But the 98 ain't doing business with the bank. The 98 is the holding trust that holds all the property. I hope that makes sense to you. And all that's according to the IRS manual. I just went over it the last show and the last other two shows. So just a week ago. Shit was all good just a week ago. All right. Does the counter deed need to be notarized? That's crazy, bro. This is what I'm saying. You need to be on that workshop this weekend. You really don't understand affidavits. If it's a counter deed, every deed is notarized. Every deed got to be attested to or declared to. You got to say an oath to it. So for you to ask that question, I know you don't really know about legal documents or affidavits. So the simple question is yes. But I'm I'm not sure you're doing it right. For sure, I don't think you're doing it right, that you would have to ask that question. How are you going to give paperwork to the court and it ain't notarized? You shouldn't be giving no paperwork to the court that's not an affidavit. I did my nationality of being a Moor in the newspaper and got 5 stars on my passport. Am I good? I can't answer that question right now because I got to see what you wrote. Getting a 5-star passport, y'all think y'all been taught that's important. Y'all been taught that. Listen, what's important about nationality of a passport is you have to do, it's called what's the name of the word that I'm looking for? You got to add an affidavit to the passport application explaining who you are and what rights you have. Explanatory statement. You got to do explanatory statement. You do the explanatory statement, you're going to get a 5-star passport. That's the procedure for you to be recognized as being a part of the republic. But as far as you actually being a Moor, I haven't seen your declaration of being a Moor. It's probably wrong. Let me ask you this. Did you do it according to the treaties? When you said what your nationality was, what did you say your nationality was? Did you say Moorish? What are you, Moorish American? That's not a proper affidavit according to the treaty. Treaty of Tripoli tells you, hold on, let me pull it up. Let me read it to you. This is what I'm saying. Y'all be good, even if you go into a temple, Moorish Science Temple, that does not mean your paperwork is correct. That means that you just trusted whoever helped you do the paperwork. See, but when you get to Jonah just don't give you his opinion. Jonah gives you the law, the treaty on what it's supposed to do. If you're trying to say you are more like your ancestors, you got to use the same words your ancestors used. Why is this thing taking so long to open up? I guess I'm running so many things I'm streaming on all these platforms, social media platforms, so it actually slows down the computer. Well, it's not pulling up. I wanted to read it to you, but in the treaty of Tripoli, it tells you that you are more of one of the Mohammedan nations. Mohammedan nations, the Prophet Muhammad, the Quran, that is the last covenant we had with God. So your nationality is one of the Mohammedan nations. That's what you're supposed to be putting down, not Moorish American, right? Then it also says that what? You are a Muslim or Muslim. Have you said in your nationality that you was a Muslim? And if you're a Muslim, you had to take a shahada to be under the laws of Allah or Yahuwah. Have you done that? So technically, I can't answer that until I see your paperwork. You know what I mean? Now they opened up. Let me read it for you. Okay, Article 11. As the government of the United States of America is not in any sense founded on Christian religion, as it has in itself no character of enmity against the laws, religion, or tranquility of Muslims. So your title is a Muslim. Bey, Day, Ali, all of that is under Muslim, right? Or Muslim. And as the said states never have entered into any war or act of hostility against any Mohammedan nation. See, you have to use the treaty and say what is in the treaty for you to be a part of that nation. You got to use the same name as the people who left you the inheritance. No one left you an inheritance calling themselves Moorish American. I know. Y'all ain't never heard this shit before. Because y'all ain't been fucking with me. Y'all have been heard it from me. All right? So that's the key. So let me go back to YouTube. Did you lean? Do you still recommend getting the new SS card? I ain't never recommended really to get no new SS card. You cannot have the new name on no SS card. You talking about some other teacher. I just broke down. Noble Drew Ali told you to get a new name and do business in a new name. Yo, public and private don't mix. A SS card is for the corporation called Democracy or the United States. When you have a name that's not associated with no social and all that, you're doing business as a man or woman under the Republic. Hell no, you don't put it to no social. You don't put that new name on no damn social or no birth certificate. But you don't have to believe me. It's treaties that tell you that shit. This is why y'all got to get into my archives. Y'all don't know enough. By you asking me that question tells me you don't know shit about what I teach. There is a treaty called Expatriation and etc. And it tells you you can't have no birth certificate or social security card. And if you do, you lose your Moorish citizenship. And this was written in the 1800s. I'm talking about what your ancestors wrote. That's the problem. You don't know what the fuck your ancestors told you to do. You only know what these so-called imams and sheikhs are telling you. And you don't even know if that nigga's an agent or not. Show me the law. If you don't have the law that tells you to do it, don't do it. Don't do it. Because you're doing it wrong. Y'all niggas always doing shit that y'all don't know how to fucking do. Slow the fuck down. Learn first. That shit just irks me, man. Irks my soul. All this goddamn time, y'all ain't learning nothing. And there's no excuse because all you got to do, I did these shows for over 10, 15 years. All you got to do is go in the archives at soundcloud.com, search Jonah Bate, and just listen to a show a day. You wouldn't have to ask me things like this. You would be knowing. Instead, you're not knowing. You're guessing. What you think? An hour show, I'm going to be able to give you all the laws that you need? Even if I tried to, you wouldn't understand the laws. This stuff has to be studied. And then I don't even like the way you wrote the question. Do you still recommend getting a new SS card? Nigga, I don't recommend that at all. Never did. You're talking about someone else. You know, the guy who wrote that, he already knows the answer to that question. But he wrote that to get me to answer something for someone else and get me hyped. He get me hyped to tell people what not to do. He's playing devil. He's actually my what do you call it? The guy who monitors my stuff in the background, YouTube and all that. I forget the name of that. It's close to the word monitor. I can't think of it right now. Damn, I can't remember. Anyway, can we still do a tort if a judge sealed or dismissed the case? Listen, y'all always want to sue. I get that. How you gonna sue if you don't even know what your fucking rights are? How you gonna sue if you never put in the proper affidavits? How you gonna sue if you don't even know what the Republic moderator? Thank you. The moderator is telling me the word is moderator. Dad, yo, they cut me off my show on Instagram, man. These niggas be hating. All right, let me put the show in. One second, y'all. I think this is the second time this happened. I think they only let you go live for a certain amount of time on the gram now. You know what I mean? They don't let me go the full 45, 30 minutes. Yo, they talking about they removing my content and I ain't. Wow. It says, it looks like you shared or sent something that attacks a person or a group of people based on who they are. No, the hell I didn't. I didn't say nothing about anybody who was the J word or any of that. They constantly, last time they did that, I got it taken away. They've been doing that every every goddamn week. They trying to stop me from putting in things, and I keep on winning too. Because how you gonna go after my thing if I'm only talking about Constitution? But anyway, that's our show for today. Be on that webinar this weekend to learn more, y'all. With that being said, peace to Yahoo.